Hey moms! So today I'm going to do a 10-minute shoulder focused yoga class for you. So we're going to start off with some warming up of the shoulders. So some modified flows you can definitely still do if you're pregnant. Just watch out for your belly if you are. And stretching, and then at the end I will tell you when you can have a little bit of quiet time and the video will end. So you don't need any equipment for this one. Trying to make it super easy for you moms, especially if you're postpartum and you don't have time to find a mat and some space. So you just need a little bit of space the size of your body and no other equipment. All right, so without further ado, let's get to it. So you're just going to come to a comfortable seated position. Gently close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale. And sigh. Once more, inhale. And sigh. And on your next inhalation, gently open your eyes and come into a table position. So we'll just start off with a couple of cat-cow poses to get your spine a little bit warmed up. So on your inhale, bring your chest forward and through and your tailbone up, getting the pelvic floor into this. On your exhale, curl in towards your belly button and tailbone down. Pelvic floor naturally engages here. Inhale, chest forward, tailbone up. Pelvic floor blossoms open here. Exhale, curl in. One more round. Inhale, chest forward, tailbone up. Exhale, curl in, tailbone down. So now we're going to do a modified little flow. So you're going to bring your knees a little bit further back, and then you're going to shift your weight further forward than you think you need to. Shift your tailbone down, just like we were in our cat pose. Then you're going to lower down. So if you're able to, you can come all the way down. If you have a belly because you're pregnant, be mindful. Maybe don't come all the way down. Then inhale, come into a back bend. Doesn't matter how high up you come, but think of shoulder blades coming down your back. Then come back into a child's pose. Next, inhale, lift your gaze. One more time, we're going to do that. So you're going to shift your weight further forward than you think you need to. Tailbone faces down towards the floor. Then lower down as much as you can. Come all the way down if you can with your belly. Then you're going to point your toes. Inhale into a back bend. Shoulder blades down your back. And exhale back into your child's pose. And from here, we're going to come into a tricep and shoulder stretch. So you're going to bring your hands together into a prayer position. Your head's going to be down on the floor, and you're going to begin to bring your hands towards the nape of your neck. It's okay if they don't come all the way if you're feeling really tight, but that's the direction we're going in. Next, inhale, lift your gaze. Now we're going to come into a shoulder strengthener. So you're going to bring your forearms parallel, and your elbows are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Then before we even come up, you're going to practice this. Let yourself sink down so you know how that feels. Then you're going to push the floor away so you know how that feels. Pushing the floor away is the goal we want here in this pose. That's going to help strengthen the shoulders. So you're going to begin to lift your bum up towards the sky. As you lift your bum up, this is called dolphin pose. Let your head hang and remember to push the floor away. So don't sink down here like we were practicing before. You're going to practice the other thing we were practicing, pushing the floor away. Just 2 more breaths. And when you finish your breaths, take your time to release your knees back down and come back into your child's pose. Let your arms totally rest. Next, inhale, lift your gaze. We're going to come into a shoulder and pec / chest stretch. So you can come all the way down. If you are pregnant and you have a sweet little belly, you could do this standing up at a wall instead. But if you're fine to be on the floor, then you're going to do this on the floor. So you're going to come down. You're going to open your arms into a T, and then you're going to bend your elbows at a 90 degree. Look at your elbows and make sure they're in line with your shoulder or ahead of your shoulder, but not below your shoulder. So once you have that set up, you're going to look at your left hand and you're going to turn onto your right side, resting your head down. Think of squeezing your shoulder blades together and think of punching your arm up. So this right hand, think of punching it away from your head. Three more breaths. And when you finish your breath, slowly, gently come back to center. Now we're going to switch sides. So once again, opening your arms out into a T, bend your elbows at a 90 degree. Make sure they're in line or ahead of your shoulders. Then this time you're going to bring your right hand back and you're going to turn onto your left side, resting your head and think of punching your arm away from your head. Notice if it's like a nice relaxing stretch or a really intense stretch. This differs for everyone who does it, even from side to side. So just notice how it feels for you. 3 more breaths. And when you finish your breath, slowly, gently come back to center and rest at center for a couple of breaths. Next, inhale, take your time to make your way up through table. And come into a comfortable seated position. And we're going to do some more shoulder stretches. So sitting however is comfortable for you. I like to sit crisscross applesauce, as my daughter would say. So you're going to bring your right arm out in front of you, left arm underneath. You're going to twist tie your arms. You're going to start by pulling your elbows down and your hands away from you. I'm going to try not to bump my arm into the mic here, but you're going to think of your collarbones popping out here. So you're really getting a stretch between your shoulder blades. Next, exhale, release. And then we're going to twist tie the other way, pulling your elbows down and your hands away, popping your collarbones out. So you're rounding into your back like cat pose here. Next, exhale, undo your arms, give them a little shake out. So now we'll go the other way. So I'll turn around for you. So you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. So before I said to pop your collarbones out in that last pose, this time we're putting the collarbones away. So to do that, you're gonna make your shoulders come up towards your ears, and then you're gonna pull them back. That's gonna help your shoulder, your collarbone to go away, be put away instead of popping out. Then you're going to straighten your arms as much as you can and pull them down. So this is opening the front of your body, and it's engaging your shoulder blades instead of spreading them apart like the last pose. And it's getting into the fronts of your shoulders. Next, exhale, gently release. I'm going to turn back around. So that one can be really tight. If you can't reach to interlace your fingers, please feel free to pause, get a little strap or towel or something to make it easier for you. I know that can be tough, especially if you have a really tense job that tenses up your shoulders. But that's why we're doing this, right? All right, so the next one we're going to do, you're going to lift your right arm up, bring your hand towards the nape of your neck, grab your elbow, pull it in towards your head, then push your head into your arm. Next, exhale, gently release that side. Then we'll switch sides, lifting your left arm up. Bring your hand towards the nape of your neck, grab your elbow, pull it in towards your head, and push your head into your arm. And it's okay if your poses don't look like mine. I have very open shoulders because I do these things all the time. So if you're able to do this fairly often, it will definitely help. And you'll feel a difference fairly quickly. Next, exhale, gently release. Give your arms a little shake out. So now we're going to do one last shoulder stretch, and this one can be intense, so be very gentle with yourself. I call it the chicken wing, but it's really helpful for rotation in the shoulders. So you're going to bring your right fist to your hip, and you're going to turn your elbow in. Then you're going to grab your elbow and gently pull it in towards you, any amount. It doesn't have to be a lot because it could be intense. Then you're going to get really tall as you sit here. So for some people, they don't feel it much. For other people, it's a lot. So remember to be gentle. And from side to side, it can differ. Typically, for me on this side, it's really intense, and the other side feels like nothing. So just keep a mental note for yourself. Next, exhale, gently release. Give your arm a shake out. Now let's switch sides. Turning your elbow in, catch it, pull it in any amount, be gentle, and get really tall. Next, exhale, gently release. Give your arms a shake out. Then you can either come to a lying down position for your final relaxation, and you can close your eyes and relax, or if you don't have time for that, you can just come to a seated position. Whatever you choose, gently close your eyes. Notice if you have any thoughts or distractions running through your mind. If so, take this time to let it all fade away and disappear, leaving you with the space you need to tune into your body and your breath. If you're choosing to take this as your me time and stay for a while, please feel free, stay for a while. If you don't have a lot of time, thank your body for everything it does for you, for each and every sensation you feel. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and namaste.